him as somebody I could surrender with. Every single week, I would just give him my 5 pesos. 10% of my time. You know what happens? From that time on, even until now, the Lord just multiplied what I was able to do. I have never seen a moment in my life where it went. The only time when it went down was actually when I retired from my work and surrendered. Lord, because it's been years, couple of years, maybe 3 years, that God has been impressing in my heart that I need to go full time. I need to surrender my job. Because I see that God is about to do something in the ministry in the church, but He could not fully use someone who is not fully surrendered. I struggled because my job has been my security. My job was the reason why we came here to the U.S. My job gave us bonus every quarter. It was my job that I would make my wife happy. For her to see Amazon packages at the door every single week. It brings a smile in her face. But the miracle is, even I retired, the Amazon keep on coming. It never stopped. That's a miracle. But I do believe, God can only use someone who is fully surrendered, where He would relinquish the control. What are the things that are holding us back to surrender to the King? I will conclude this in what He said in Matthew chapter 16. 24-25. Then Jesus said to His disciples, if any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way. Take up your cross and follow me. If you really want to be a follower of Christ, give up, surrender your own way, your own will, your own means, and take up your cross. You know what it means, taking up your cross? Before I thought, be ready to suffer, be ready to struggle. One of the things that prevented me from fully becoming a pastor, because I have this idea that if you become a pastor, you become poor. You will struggle all your life. Because I have seen developed pastors who struggle all their lives. And I said, no, not for me, Lord. Don't use me. Just be ready to die. When Jesus carried the cross, it was the instrument for His death. He willingly gave up His life so that many will be saved. Somebody has to surrender so that many could be rescued, could be redeemed, could be saved. And there are times the things that we are holding on in our lives could be the instrument for somebody to get saved, for somebody to get healed, for somebody to get touched. But we have to surrender our own way, take up our cross, and follow Him. Will you all stand up with me this morning? Who is He to you? Who did He say that I am? He said, I hope we would see Him as a promised King, as a King who has authority in my life, not me. And as a King that is worthy of my surrender, to release all my control, to release my own security, trust Him and rely on Him to secure my life. Because He said, if you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it. There are times breakthroughs are not coming. We are waiting for some promises of God, for Him to heal, for Him to restore, for Him to save. But there are times God is telling us, surrender. Give it up. What is it that we need to give up before the Lord? So as we worship this moment, I believe the Holy Spirit is just ministering to our hearts. He's waiting. He's waiting to release His promise. He's waiting to bring you your breakthrough. But we have to give up our own way. Carry our cross. Willing to die for ourselves so that we may save